Okay, so this is my new creation. This tour hasn't run yet, and it's going to officially run starting 2027. But it's now time to officially present it. It's been posted on the website for a few days, and it's a tour of the southeastern regions of Italy. I only guide tours in Italy. It's my home country, and that's what I am able to do best, I think. So I try to focus on unknown, less known and underrated areas, more authentic areas of the country. Southeastern Italy, Puglia and Basilicata, two regions. Puglia is the longest region we have in Italy, together with Calabria. It's the heel of the boot, facing Greece and Albania. And in fact, already from the pictures, you'll see a lot of Greekness in this wonderful area. And Basilicata is a very nice small region that connects the Tyrrhenian West Coast Italy to the eastern coast of the country. This is like most of my tours, a 13-day, 12-night tour, touches both regions. Most of the stops are 3-night stops. There's a couple of 2-night stops for logistic reasons, because it's been very long region. We need to move a little further out, but it's well worth the time. So okay, so here we are. This is the map of the tour. As you can see, we spend a lot of time in Puglia, and we also spend a good amount of time in a section of Basilicata. Now, we're not visiting most of the region of Basilicata. As you can see, it's the smaller region south of Puglia, where Matera is, because the western part of the region is all mountains. It's very high mountains, so we'll be up on the mountains for a day, but we're not going to spend much time through the mountain range, because otherwise it becomes too difficult by bus. But we're going to spend three full days in Basilicata, around Matera and other beautiful areas. We start from Bari, the capital of Puglia. Nice airport, international airport in Bari. It's a city of almost 1 million people, inhabitants, and downtown Old Bari, Bari Vecchia, is an incredible old town. Reminds me of Naples in a way, but it's also very different at the same time. And then we move southeast. As you can see, the itinerary moves southeast. We spent 3 nights in Bari. Then we spend a couple of nights in a beautiful farmhouse. And then we stay in Monopoli, a coastal town of Puglia, and we finish in Salento, in the area of Salento, with Lecce, where the airport of Brindisi is very close, and all trains run from Lecce into mainland Italy. We're going to see a lot of incredible history and archaeology. This is a castle. This is one of the most beautiful monuments in Puglia. This is Castel del Monte, one of the main residencies of Frederick II, king of the Swabian king of Sicily, king of many places in Europe. And it's an incredible visit. We're going to have a guided tour of this spectacular site. And then we're going to see some amazing towns. This is Matera. This is one of the oldest settlements in the world, in the known world. And it's a city that's been populated for over 30,000 years, not being a city, but it was a settlement and then became a city, an actual functioning city, already 6,000-7,000 years ago. So we're gonna go back in time a lot. And we're gonna go back in time a lot with Matera. Okay, then of course the second capital of Baroque. Actually, the capital of Baroque in Italy is Lecce, the city of Lecce. Is the end of our tour, where we're going to see Southern Italian Baroque. Lecce is nicknamed the Southern Florence of Italy. So if you like Florence, you must consider going to Lecce. Archaeological sites. This is a view of Metaponto, an archaeological site, which is probably one of the sites that we're going to visit. But Puglia and Basilicata have many incredible archaeological sites. So there's going to be also a lot of ancient Roman and Greek art and history in this territory. We're going to learn how to make the local pasta, the orecchiette pasta from Bari, from Puglia. So we're going to meet some people that are going to teach us how to do this, also through the streets of the markets. As you can see, I already tested myself and it worked out well. So that's a go. Puglia is famous also for its outstanding quality tomatoes of any kind. They have hundreds of different varieties of tomatoes, and also they use these ancient techniques of aging the tomatoes, drying the tomatoes naturally, completely naturally inside the house, or outside, sun-dried tomatoes or indoor dried tomatoes. Anyway, Puglian tomatoes are spectacular. Gelato anywhere in Italy is a must, but also in Basilicata and Puglia, we're going to have some great stops for gelato lovers. As I mentioned, we're going to spend some good time on beach towns. Bari is a big city on the coast, but then Monopoli, this is the harbor of Monopoli. We're spending a few nights in Monopoli, and here we're going to enjoy the full Eastern Adriatic, Ionic, Mediterranean area. We're going to visit the white city of Ostuni, one of the highly ranked and considered beautiful towns of Puglia. This is another wonderful view of Ostuni with its bell tower. It's nicknamed Ostuni la Bianca, Ostuni the White, because it's a very white town and reminds you a lot of many Greek beach towns, because the culture is very, very similar. It's part of Italy and nesting towards the Greek world. So it's a very incredible, it's also an incredible cultural mix to explore for those who know mainland Italy, like Milan, Rome, Florence, Venice, and so on. It's another world within this very diverse country of Italy. Of course, we're going to visit other towns. This is Polignano Mare, which, as you can see from the picture, is spectacular. Polignano Mare. This is one of the many masserias. Masserias are farmhouses that have been refurbished. Old buildings that have been completely refurbished to offer lodging, accommodation, and food for their guests. And we're going to spend a couple of nights in a wonderful masseria. And of course, many other highlights. I'm not going to spend much time. I don't want to steal time from other colleagues. This is a view of the Cathedral of Trani, just by the water in the northern part of Puglia, north of Bari. This is towards the beginning of our tour. And of course, we're going to have some incredible archaeology, as I mentioned at the beginning, and always with our little radios that I really like using, our Voxbox radios that are very nice for those who want to follow our tours. So that was my presentation. Thank you, everybody. If you have questions about this upcoming tour, Puglia and Basilicata, you can drop an email.